and welcome to another episode of Ask a Librarian with Everybody Wins DC. My name is Miss Aryssa, and today I'm going to be answering a question I get quite a bit from students and parents alike. Do graphic novels count as reading? Let's start with a simple answer. Yes, graphic novels do count as reading, and we should encourage people to read no matter what they like to read. Reading is reading is reading. Whether you're reading a Charles Dickens novel for school, or a Raina Telgemeier graphic novel at home, or the back of the cereal box in your kitchen, you are still reading, you're still exercising your reading skills and growing stronger as a reader. Let's talk first about what a graphic novel is and dispel some myths. Some people use the term graphic novels and comics interchangeably. A graphic novel is not a genre though, like mystery or science fiction or fantasy. There are fantasy graphic novels and there are mystery graphic novels and science fiction graphic novels. Graphic novels are a format, the same way a DVD is a format or an audiobook is a format. Sometimes graphic novels contain stories that only exist in that format. The story is only told as a graphic novel. Sometimes books that were originally written with just words, no pictures, are adapted to graphic novels. When this happens, some things change and some things stay the same. The Babysitter's Club graphic novels, for example, they're very popular in my library. They're adapted from the print books, just words, no pictures, written by Anne M. Martin. The Amulet series, on the other hand, was created to be told as a graphic novel. But you're probably asking, could you explain your answer? Why? Yes. Why do graphic novels count as reading? Let's talk about 3 reasons. Number 1, reading graphic novels builds critical reading skills. Graphic novels teach something called critical reading very well because in a written book with no pictures, the words have to do all the work. But in a graphic novel, the words and the pictures are working together. You truly have to take in the whole page to get the story. The pictures and the words working together have to tell you if someone is sad or what the setting looks like. And then the graphic novel, those are working together versus in a print book where you're just having the words. When you're reading a graphic novel, you often have to look at the pictures, the faces, the setting to get the context for what the words are saying. There are, yes, it's true, fewer words in graphic novels sometimes, but you cannot truly understand and enjoy the story without taking in all the elements. The pictures, the coloring, the layout. Graphic novels actually push readers to become stronger readers because they ask them to use context clues and critical reading skills to analyze what is happening on the page. A really simple example is looking at text bubbles. In a print book, it would say, "Hello," said Miss Aryssa. "Hello," said the reader. But in a graphic novel, the character of Miss Aryssa would have a speech bubble. And there might be other characters that also have speech bubbles. And we have to read the layout to follow that conversation. That asks us as readers to do more work and be more engaged with that conversation than if "hi, hi, hi, hi" was just written on the page right there for us. Lesson number 2, graphic novels build vocabulary. Studies have found that graphic novels often use larger vocabulary words than print books for students of those ages. They can do this because the reader has those context clues. They can include pictures and other words around it to help people understand those larger vocabulary words. And number 3, graphic novels encourage reluctant readers. Graphic novels are great for engaging students who might not be as inclined to just pick up a book in their free time. We all know that reading is great, but sometimes people need a little nudge. Graphic novels are great for this. Not only are the stories told within graphic novels just very engaging, but they're also usually faster reads. which is great for readers who might have trouble committing multiple hours to one story or book. When you're able to finish a book quickly that you really enjoyed, you build confidence as a reader. And that's what we're all about here, building confidence as a reader so we can have a lifelong love of reading. Like with a movie or film, graphic novels are simply a different form of storytelling than print books, or even picture books or audiobooks. We don't only watch movies and we don't only read picture books. We go through life with a variety of mediums, and that's why we should support the reading of graphic novels and of print books. I love graphic novels and I read them widely, and I recommend you do as well, both to build your critical reading skills and vocabulary and just to dive into a good story. Some of my favorite graphic novels recently have included New Kid by Jerry Craft, the winner of the Newbery Award. Go with the Flow. This is a great middle grade graphic novel. I love the Babysitter's Club graphic novels, and especially the Little Sister ones that follow Karen. These are great, really quick reads that really just grab you into the story. And of course, White Bird by R.J. Palacio. This is great for readers who enjoy historical fiction, and also just a great graphic novel. I think this is a really beautiful book, and I hope you'll like it. Thank you for joining me at Ask a Librarian today to discuss why graphic novels count as reading. I look forward to seeing you again soon, and in the meantime, keep reading.